Hey, good morning. It's Monday morning here in Cypress, Texas. The so I didn't do my walk and talk last couple of days. I still got to remember my scriptures, and this in Matthew chapter 4. This is the temptation of Christ. Goes out in the desert, he fasts and doing a 40-day fast, and the Satan comes and tempts him, right? And he starts quoting scriptures to rebuke him. And there's a tit for tat because the devil's quoting scripture but manipulating scripture. Okay. So I'm like, oh, this is very familiar. It's like talking about the early church teachings to somebody who's knows the scriptures. It's like, and I'm listening to, oh my goodness, this Satan talking, and he sounds a lot like some of these prosperity preachers, right? And a lot like them. All right. And I'm like, oh my goodness. It's really familiar. And now in Genesis, after Simon and Levi, massacre the Hivites, they go and they move to Bethel, right? And this is where Rachel died. Rachel's maidservant dies, and then Rachel dies, giving birth to Benjamin. And it's interesting how they talk about how the wife or the woman represents your soul, right? So these two parts of Jacob's soul have died. Oh yeah, and Isaac dies too. Isaac passes. 3 people are dying in this part of Genesis. But this part in this is, oh yeah, and also John the Baptist gets taken into custody. He's got arrested, right? And this is where Jesus moves to Galilee and starts picking up the disciples, Andrew and Simon, who gets known as Peter later, right? It's really interesting, very interesting. It started making me think that what Christ ended up doing is picking up the disciples of John the Baptist after he got taken into custody. So they were already primed. They had been gone through a little bit of a filter. They'd already gone through a certain process with John the Baptist, showing they were coachable, right? And that they were eager to learn. All right. Have a great day.